18 days in Vienna, and now this. Smiles, small talk, and congratulations after an historic agreement between 6 countries and Iran. And on the streets of Tehran, this. Here's what has to happen next for the world to celebrate. First, the United States. Congress has 60 days to approve the deal. Republicans don't like it.
The deal empowers Iran. It makes the world less safe by paving Iran's path to the bomb.
And some prominent Democrats are opposed, but the president could veto any legislation rejecting the accord. Ironically, it's similar to what has to happen in Iran. Analyst Robert Einhorn spoke via Skype.
I'm sure there will be hardliners in Iran that will oppose this deal, and it will be up to the supreme leader to essentially to lay down the law to overrule them and go forward with implementation.
Sanctions aimed at curbing Iran's nuclear capabilities have crippled the economy, cutting oil exports in half. But following Tuesday's accord, diplomats at the United Nations are reviewing a resolution to lift sanctions. A Security Council vote is expected next week to possibly take effect by year's end. If Tehran violates the accord's terms, sanctions would snap into place. But if Iran complies, the 6 world powers present in Vienna would lift a different set of sanctions, unfreezing billions of dollars.
I think the EU will quickly agree to do sanctions relief, and the president can waive sanctions for some time. But, it doesn't detract from your general point that this is a very complicated agreement. Implementation will be difficult, even with the best of will on all sides.
The deal continues the arms embargo for 5 more years and the missile ban for 8. But could end them earlier if certain conditions are met.
So by time this agreement expires, looking out in the long, distant future from now, there will be no restrictions on any aspect of Iranian behavior. And for Iran, that's not a bad deal.
Iran's ability to keep and acquire uranium, however, would be greatly reduced. Meanwhile, inspections of Iran's nuclear facilities are expected to intensify in coming months. Carolyn, Presutti, VOA News, Washington.